Hi, fellow YouTubers. This is a new channel. It's called TheMystifire. Basically, I'm interested in current events, whether it be celebrities or politics, particularly politics, or anything out there that's current on the web, and I want to make commentary about it. But right now, I felt moved to inform you about what's been going on with Israel and Iran, because I think all too few Americans really understand the magnitude of the situation. Basically, Iran is enriching uranium at an accelerating rate and going to be able to have fissile material to create a nuclear weapon in the very near future. There's been some reports that Israel has made a deal with the Saudis to have a flight corridor to do bombing raids into Iran against their nuclear facilities. If any of you recall, they actually did this to Iraq when Iraq was attempting to do the same thing, and actually the world's first and only attack on a nuclear reactor was done by Israel, and it wiped out their nuclear program and was very effective, and for good reason. They should fear this, because it will be used against them if the radical fascist Muslim states, or leaders of these states, even though their citizens aren't too hip on this, get that capability. But recently it was reported, I believe it was in the London Times, I believe it was, that there was a deal made to do this. There's no doubt in my mind that they have made a deal on this. I've done a lot of research in it. Of course, the Saudis deny it. They have to deny it. They're a fellow Arab state. But the political structure of Iran is such that the Saudis are something that they don't want. And you got to remember something, that Mecca is a very important place, and it's in Saudi Arabia, and the Iranians would love to have that in possession. And Ahmadinejad has stated in the past and that he wants a one Arab state to unite all the Arab countries into one entity, similar to the European Union or United States. And he has pretty much ordained himself the leader of that movement. So he really scares everybody else, because face it, Iraq used to have the most powerful military presence in the Middle East, and we wiped them out. So now that they're in the #1 position, and if you know anything about the history of the Middle East, whenever somebody builds up a military to the point which the Iranians have, since they haven't been in any wars recently, always uses them eventually. So it's just a matter of time. Even though the Saudis are denying this, it's just a matter of time that Israel is going to strike against the nuclear facilities, which there are many dispersed all over Iran. They are, they've made their attempts to shelter these facilities, but I doubt if they've done that good a job that the Israelis can't put out these installations. Now, what does that mean for all of us? It means a huge problem, okay? Israel has to do this to survive. Whether we like it or not, they're going to do it some way, somehow. Because they're going to get nuked. That's all there is to it. So what's going to happen is, when this happens, and I predict that it's going to happen not this summer, but in the winter time, when it's, it's just easier to do it when it's cooler and colder out. I mean, their jets basically operate faster. The armies can be more readily deployed in the winter there because the heat of the summer is just so intense. So my prediction is that sometime after the Christmas, in the new year, it's going to happen. And our stock market's going to tumble. The Iranians are going to do reprisals against any oil installations they can, whether it be in other Arab states or, in anywhere where there's shipping routes. They're poised to do that, to shut off the shipping routes for oil from the Middle East to us, and it's just going to happen soon. And I just wanted everybody to know that, so prepare yourself, because you think that this economic meltdown that was orchestrated by our crook friends in Wall Street, and believe me, it was. I know. I'm very various. I'll get into Wall Street later in another video, but they organized and orchestrated this to call nearly all the wealth out of this country and put it in their pockets. Trust me. But the bottom line is that we're going to have an economic disaster of monumental proportions after the first of the year in 2011. So prepare yourselves. And subscribe, because I got a lot more vital information for you, and you need to know about it. Have a great day. Bye now.